creatives? Your girl Faye back with another video. Yeah, it is. Hey, what we talking about today? I get a lot of questions like, hey, what's your go-to this? What's your go-to for that? So today we've been doing I know we've been riding the DTF train, but I still supplement. Sublimation is still a big part of my business. You dig? So I don't want y'all to think I neglected it or anything like that. So the question of today is, hey Faye, what's your go-to sublimation paper? Yeah, dig. The answer is easy. It's simple in my eyes. My go-to sublimation paper is Asub Sublimation paper, 125 grams. This is my go-to. This exact brand, this exact weight and everything. We also today, since we talking about it, we got, I can't hold both of these at the same time because they pretty heavy. But so I'm gonna put the 125 down. We're gonna discuss the difference in 125 grams and 120 grams, and we're also gonna talk about 105, which is another option of weight for this paper. But today we're gonna be pressing with the 120 and the 125. So let's have that discussion. Yeah, it is. I'll be back. Oh, I forgot one thing. So if you find yourself using this paper a lot, or after you watch this video you want to try this paper, there is a right now, if you hit that link in the description, you'll see it. If you use coupon code 15, you will get 15% off your entire order of this paper. You know what I mean? Off whatever you buy off the site. So you dig, 15, you know what I mean? But you have to hit that link. Hit that link in the description. Head over there. When you're about to check out, insert your dig 15. I will link everything under this video. Every link under this channel is an affiliate link, so it does help the channel if you do use these links. But yeah, use coupon code. I'm gonna drop it up here. I hope I do that in editing. Coupon code, you dig, 15. Back to the video. Okay, so if you really want to get down to the technicalities and things, and you want to know the difference between the different weights of the paper and the grams, you can go to Asub's website, and they have the explanation for you right here. So basically it says, you know, how to choose an Asub sublimation paper between 105, 120, and 125. Well, let's see. First of all, the meaning of the numbers, right? So it's basically saying that the numbers is reflecting the weight of the paper per square meter before cutting it. So for example, 8.5 by 11 size paper, the difference in the three options of 105, 120, and 125 is the weight. And because the dimensions are exactly the same, the difference lies only in the thickness of the paper. That's the only difference. Like some people, certain printers, thin paper will jam, and in some printers, thicker paper will jam. So that's another thing to consider when you're picking which paper to use, because your printer may jam it. With Asub, I've tried all three different weight sizes, and I haven't had a jam at all with any of the Asub. But when I tried to use another brand's thicker paper, and it would jam. So it just all depends on your printer. It said what caused it to thicken. The change in thickness is related to the paper itself and the amount of sublimation coating. So thicker coating, more saturated sublimation paper can more effectively deal with the saturation of thick ink. The thinner sublimation paper is very suitable for your light color ink saturation needs. If you're doing a lighter design, it's fine to use the lighter weight paper because you're doing a lighter design. So if you're doing a darker design, you want to use thicker paper because it holds more ink. It has more sublimation coating to hold that ink more. That means the colors are more punched in, the more saturated. So I mean, personally for myself, I just always go for the 125. The 125 is my personal favorite, but I have used all of them, and I will buy them all again. But then they just, they give you different examples what to use the paper for. So 105 is best for designs with light to medium ink saturation. 120, more suitable for medium to light saturation ink designs. 125, which is my favorite, because I do a lot of dark stuff. But it's best for printing designs with very high ink saturation. So you want to get something dark and you want them colors just punched in and nicely saturated, the 125. That's my go-to. Yeah, it is. But then it gives you like, your troubleshooting. How do you tell if you're using the correct sublimation paper? If your work is going on well and your design is clear, you must have the right paper. However, if any of the following problems occur, try to replace your paper. First problem, my paper always curls. Try to increase the weight. So if your paper always curling up, try to increase the weight, because the thinner paper will curl up, and that's not the paper for you. You did. So if you're using the 120, go up to 125. So just adjust. Second issue could be my papers always have wheel marks. A lot of people have this issue, and they think it's their printer. It could be the paper, and you might have the wrong weight. But my paper always shows wheel marks. Go in the opposite direction. If you're using 105, increase to 120. But y'all get it, right? Y'all can see it. If the problem persists, then you clean your printer, because it could be that your printer needs cleaning, but it could also mean the paper. Third problem, saturation design. If you often print a design that includes both light ink saturation and heavy ink saturation, please keep it in the middle of 120 grams. If you use 105, the heavy part of the design may move, bleed, or double the image. That's good information. So if you have a mix between light and dark, just do 120. It's a nice meeting point. It is. The fourth issue, my hard rigid blank is ghosting. The ink has nowhere to go, and there may be too much to deal with. Lower your grams. You know what I mean? I don't know who wrote that part, but lower your grams if that happens. If you see a problem persisting when you're using like a hard blank, i.e. maybe like cell phone case or something like that, or I know a lot of people like to do the hard business cards and stuff like that. I think that's what they're talking about on this part. Go ahead and lower your grams. You should solve that problem. So the last thing, if you feel like you pressed your shirt and your shirt still looks faded, but you like all the ink transferred, you might want to increase the grams on that. Try to go, more than likely to the 125, and you should be good. But yeah, I mean, if y'all want to go back through this and read it yourself, you know what I mean? But these are just good examples. The basics you need to know. The darker your design, the heavier your paper need to be. Yeah, did. So with that being said, let's press. Today I only have I have 120 gram and 125. So we're gonna press those two today and see how it turned out. Catch you on the other side. Yeah, did. All right. So like I said, y'all excuse my my little art table with all this ink and stuff on it. You know what I mean? That mean I've been working. But anywho, like I told you, I've already printed out 2 designs. I printed out one design with I printed out this red design, which I printed on the 120. Now the 120, the way I can tell, the 120 I print lighter designs on, right? So the back, if you look on the back of this, it has little yellow Asub lettering on the back. So that's how I know, like, most definitely, like, say I lose my box or something, I know for a fact that this is the lighter one because it has like a yellow Asub watermark on the back. So that's for the lighter one. And then for the darker one, I just wanted to print out kind of the same design, but in a different color. Valentine's Day is coming up, so it's a tradition. My wife's birthday is Valentine's Day, so I can't forget and I can't mess up, But anywho, the darker one, I know that it's the darker one because it has a gray Asub watermark on the back. So we're gonna press these two and see the difference in it. Like I said, when we were talking about the different weights and things, the darker your image, the heavier your weight of your paper you want it to be. That's in my opinion. But like I said, I always go to the 125, and that's my go-to. So what we're gonna press today, a couple years ago, like when the pandemic and things first hit, they were these little, I did a video, there's a video on my channel with these flip over masks. They were just like this piece of polyester. And you flip it down and you wear it as a mask. So this is what we're gonna press. I can show you more once they press if you're not familiar with this. But I just lay it down. Lay it down. So I just take this down like so. And with these, it's no need to print both sides. So we only got to print one side of this. But I thought this was a good way to show the different, you know, the contrast. The red and the black. Then it's almost Valentine's Day. But yeah, Asub is my go-to sublimation paper. It gives a nice quality finish. Alright. That should be good. It's taped down. And you gotta be careful with your tape too, because it can mess up your pressure. But let's head over to the heat press, and we'll do the black one, and we'll do the red one. Y'all don't need to see me tape down both of them. You get it. All right, we over at the heat press. Currently I have my heat press set at 400 for 60 degrees. Those are my go-to settings, but everybody's settings will vary. You did. Grab me some butcher pepper. I haven't said that in so long. Butcher pepper. All right. Protect your press. Put that thing out there like that. All right. So this is the first one we take down. This is being pressed on the 125 gram paper. Grab another piece of butcher pepper. Oh, hey y'all. I got a little holder right under my desk where it holds my paper. It's quite nifty, I think. Let me make sure everything's still laying down good. It should be. We taped it, you know. But, yeah. And I'm quite sure I got to put some pressure on that thing now. Too much pressure, you know what I'm saying? I got ahead of myself. Perfect. 400 degrees, 60 seconds. We'll be back to see the results. Yeah, it is. Y'all knew I was going to say that, didn't you? All right. We done, y'all. Let's see how she turned out. All right, let's get it up off this paper, y'all. Nice. Look how punched in at it. How punched that in. Huh. It's the saturation for me. Right. It looks like high quality. Nicely done. You did. Let's do the red one. See how that turned out. Alright, so the red is ready. Hot. But it's a little hot, let her cool down. So this is printed on the 120 paper. Let's see how it did. Nice. Colors are nicely saturated, punched in. This is professional quality work here. Yeah, it is. This is why Asub is my go-to. Ooh, let's try them on and see what they look like. All right, y'all. So this is the red one. We're gonna see what this look like. So this is how you wear these. You see, I flip it. If it looks like this, just flip it to the back. You know, pull it to adjust how you want it. Well, y'all know what I'm gonna do, right? But yeah, that's how those work. That's the red. Color nice, punched in. I used to like these masks. You know what I mean? They was real cool for like, you know, just pairing with your outfit and everything like that. They had a nice little look to them. I ain't mad at them. I might start making more of these. Let's try the black one though. Go flip down, adjust. And then I gotta get around my hair. Ooh, y'all know I like black. Hold up, something in my eye. Okay. But yeah, that's what we doing. Check out the black. Nice punch. Let me turn this light off so you can really get the effect of how saturated that black is. It's punched in so well. That's why I said I go to that 125. You know what I mean? Then, you know, you can be a gangster. You look real gangster. A loving gangster right now. That's what I feel like. But that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the information. I hope. Let me take this off. That's all I got for y'all. Again, remember, if you want to try out Asub paper, or if that's already your go-to paper, hit the link in the description. Coupon code YEDIG15 and get your 15% off. Save some money. We all want to. I know I want to. But yeah, I'm out. Make shot.